Okay, federal district court judge William Orrick is a Yale grad with a long history of left-wing activism on and off the bench. Now, in a ruling that does seem more political than judicial, Orrick has announced he's unwilling to pull back an order that prevents the Trump administration from cracking down on sanctuary cities. Who exactly is Judge William Orrick, and why is he so often in the news? Tom Fitton is the president of Judicial Watch, and he joins us tonight. Tom, I wanted to do this story because I noticed his name appearing. And look, there are lots of judges that I don't agree with, but this appeared to be a judge who was making decisions based on his personal political beliefs and not even trying to hide it.
Yeah, one of these anti-Trump judges we've heard about with the president's temporary ban on illegal immigrants. And
right.
Here you had President Trump trying to warn sanctuary cities through his attorney general that unless they start complying with the law requiring you are allowing police and other local officials to communicate with ICE about someone's immigration status, like if you have an alien that you've arrested and is in jail,
right.
Tell ICE before you release them, and that you don't get federal funds, at least Justice Department funds, until you do. Seems like a common sense application of the law. Well, the judge says, well, you can't do that.
On the basis of what? Is there a valid legal argument?
Well, he's pretending that the Justice Department is adding an extra requirement that only Congress can add to the federal funding at issue. But the ruling, the order out of the Attorney General's office in the Department of Justice, they say, look, to the extent appropriate under law, to the extent allowable under law. But like these other anti-Trump judges, he said, well, it doesn't matter what it says. I don't like it, and these sanctuary cities that are challenging it are going to be nervous. They may not get some money in the future, so therefore I'm going to keep it off the books. It doesn't seem like much of a rationale. Now, Orrick has become famous among the small group of people who have been paying attention because of an abortion case out on the West Coast where an anti-abortion group took videos of abortion providers talking about selling baby parts, and nobody contests those videos are real. The judge has put a gag order on this and won't allow those videos to be shown. We can't show them on this show. They cannot be disseminated, even though they're real. It seems an obvious violation of the First Amendment, and yet nobody says anything about it because the entire media is on his side. Well, when it comes to abortion, the rules don't apply. So the First Amendment doesn't apply when it comes to discussion abortion or Planned Parenthood, which has been caught in this, or Planned Parenthood affiliates.
What do you mean the First Amendment doesn't apply?
Well, meaning you don't get the same protections if you're pro-life that you would otherwise get. And in this case, imagine if the press had gotten a video of the meeting Donald Trump Jr. had with that Russian.
Yes.
Do you think a judge would preempt and prevent that video from being released? No. All the media would be saying the people have a right to know what's going on here. And these organizations have federal funds at issue, and they may be violating the law. And this is the investigative journalism 101. And you have a federal court judge telling a group that wanted to publish these videos they couldn't publish it because of the impact on the people that were breaking the law.
I'm a journalist, not a lawyer, so I don't know the answer. Is truth not a defense? I mean, if the videos are real, can you not make the case that you have a right under the First Amendment to show them?
Yeah, I think there's a strong First Amendment argument to show them. And again, but if this was the ACLU or the Washington Post or the New York Times trying to publish the Pentagon papers and things like that, just imagine if emails in the Russia investigation couldn't be published because they might embarrass someone, or videos of undercover, the famous 60-minute undercover videos.
Right.
Imagine if judges were intervening to prevent those from being shown. All of the media would be up in an uproar. And here, these are videos that are really terrible. I've heard them described, but they're hard to see because you can't see them on the Internet. But they describe the selling and the joking around.
They're totally horrifying, but people have an absolute right to see the truth.
This judge, by the way, Obama appointee and a major donor to the Obama political operation.
Not surprisingly. Tom, thanks a lot for that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.